Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So we are now entering the final phase of Season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Damn. I gotta be honest, man. I'm kind of sad that we're nearing the end of this series.
Pretty much anything else that runs for more than 20 episodes, I'm kind of ready to move on to something else.
Well, fair enough, but for me, I don't know. There's certain shows that I can just watch continuously, and it doesn't matter. Like Gundam Wing, I believe it was almost 50 episodes, and I loved every bit of it.
I love Gundam Wing. Like, I've been trying to watch Gundam Wing. I still only got like 30 episodes into it again. I've been trying to power through Dragon Ball, and I can only do like 5 episodes, and then I take a break, basically.
And that's fair.
I guess it's my ADHD, but I pretty much like have to swap out shows I'm watching every once in a while if they're more than 20 episodes to stay interested in them. But for some reason, I did watch like basically all of Bleach with Andrew over the course of a couple of months, and like we didn't really get bored with it for some reason.
And you see, that's the thing. Like I said, there's
like
certain shows that
every once
hit
in a
people.
while something will grab me to the point where I'll just be kind of addicted to it.
Oh, dude, that's just like me and Monster. I remember when Bo recommended Monster to me, I was asking for like a good.
I've been addicted to Monster for quite some time.
Not that one.
Yeah,
I get it. And I was asking Bo, I was just like, Bo, what is like a good psychological horror like show that you know? And I didn't even mention anime. And he was just like, bro, I don't know if you're into anime or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, fuck yeah, I'm into anime, dude. And he's like, really? And I was just like, yeah, man, I love anime. Land of the Rising Sun, bro, come on. He was just like, oh, dude, then you have to watch Monster. And I'm like, what's that? And he's just like, it's basically probably the best psychological horror series I've ever seen. It's actually a series that is so good that Guillermo del Toro is wanting to make it an HBO like 12 episode series on HBO. And here's the thing. There's some stuff in it you think is filler. You're convinced it's filler, 100%. But then all of a sudden, there's a revelation, and you're like, oh no, this is actually like very important. Holy shit. And it has probably one of the best villains in media, period.
You're hearing it here first for the first time me officially saying this on the channel. Even if you don't see this guy watching it with me, I'm going to do a reaction series because I'm so fucking excited to Uzumaki when it releases.
Yeah.
So I'm so stoked for that.
I am too.
Like, the idea of Junji Ito put into anime form, but it's actually going to be good. Like, I can tell from the previews, I'm like, they are going to make this good, it looks like. The thing is it's going to have stuff cut from it, I'm pretty sure, because even on Adult Swim, they can't show some of the more graphic stuff that happens in Uzumaki, but it's still probably going to be pretty legit.
Still, though. But if Adult Swim's able to get away with it and show an X amount of it, because it's late night, dude. It's late night.
In the actual manga, like, there's a whole, like, basically you can kind of think of Uzumaki as a sort of anthology that's all set in the same town with events surrounding the same girl and people she knows. And one of the stories of that anthology involves, like, a lot of topless women, like, at a point. And so they would basically probably have to, if they include that arc, at least have them wear some shirts, you know, at that point.
Well, I would say if not wear shirts, at least do like the quote-unquote creative censoring that they do in a lot of anime, because that's just like the, there was a...
They have to get real creative going through that whole segment, though.
Well,
there's a lot of
I've seen it. I mean, dude, I remember watching High School of the Dead with Jesse, and episode 6 rolled through. Episode 6 has a lot of nudity. A lot. And when we first watched it, it showed cleavage and all that, but it didn't show like nipple. It didn't show areola. We were both just like, oh, okay, so there is no nudity here. But then there were parts of it where light or steam came up, and it did a creative job blocking the nudity. But then I went back and I watched the uncut version because, hey, I'm a man of culture. And I realized, oh, they just painted over top of it. I was like, damn, they actually did a good job. I didn't actually think about that. I'm just hoping that they, because that's the thing, nudity, whenever it's done right, is like effective in its when it's effective in its portrayal.
It's like there's 0% sexualization to the scenario whenever it goes down, pretty much.
Well, I mean, it's a
like
horrific.
It's probably like the least sexy use of nudity outside of something like Dante's Inferno with like the lust part of hell, you know.
I would also say the woman from The Shining. That was that was mortifying. Anyway, we got Jujutsu Kaisen to get to, and this is called The Origin of Blind Obedience, and this is part 1 of 3. Let's get this up on screen. Here we go. Bye-bye. Probably just gave him a big old hug.
Surely.
Yeah. Yeah, just...
He's fine.
Absolutely. You know, they're sitting there just talking about you know, their favorite manga series. Man, what did you think about the ending of Death Note? It's like the manga or the anime. It's like yeah, sorry. That's not good for your posture. Huh? They're not talking about you. Knew it. Oh no.
何が聞きたい？
変な噂、黒い噂。イエーイ、モンゲージ。あと罰当たりな話とかある。
Ow.
黒い噂？問題児とはいえ波の中学生の息は出んよ。あれじゃないですか？八十八橋のバンジー。
まだいたのか AB。
八十八
A
橋
and B. Oh, Jesus.
自殺の名所。この辺で有名な心霊スポットだ。
不良少年の間で流行ったんだ。いわゆる度胸試しだね。
どこの部族よ。
俺よりバカって意外といるよな。
俺たちはやんないっすよ。
I'm surprised there are people dumber than me.
I'm not. Okay. We had something similar to that. It was, there was a local camp. It was a summer camp called Camp Bethel. And they had this high jump into the lake. You had to cross the rings. There were these like rings you had to swing from in order to get to the pedestal. And then you could jump off of it into the lake. And it was really, really high. And it was a testament to, like, you know, you being strong that you could make it up there. And I made it up there, and I jumped in the lake, and whew, dude, it was terrifying because it was at least, I would say, 25 feet off the ground or above the lake, and I was just like looking down like, nope, I can't do this. I can't. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Come on. You got up the rings, Nate. You can make it off this thing. I think I was like 14 at the time. God.
The highest thing I've ever jumped off of was the zip line tower during Cope at Camp Davy Crockett, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder if that's actually measured on the internet anywhere.
The zip line at Camp Davy Crockett?
Yeah.
Was there an airbag underneath it?
No.
Was there water underneath it?
No. There was just forest floor.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought you meant like literally jumped off of it.
No, like you jump like off the top, but you're
And
on
then you zip
you're
line
on a
down.
zip line. Like
Oh, yeah.
you do
zip-
fall about 10 feet straight down before you catch onto the line, basically. Like, you know.
Well, yeah. That's common with most
But it's
zip
like
lines.
being that high up and having to drop off the edge of it to start the zip line is very intimidating.
あなたたち4人がグラン決勝をしたね。そう珍しいことはなかったんだが、家に連絡してみると前日から帰ってないというじゃないか。見つかってね、大説教になったが、本人たちは何も覚えていないの一点張りだったよ。
Bingo. That's it. I guess you go to that bridge and you find out what happened.
俺も行ったことあります。バンジーしに。
What? It's a legit question.
その時はなんともなかったですね。有名っちゃ有名でしたけど、普通に使われてる橋ですし。
でも行ってみるしかないわよね。そうっすね。
伏黒君、すまない。気になることがあってたんだな。次のところは元気か？
はい。つゆきって誰？姉貴。
はあ？あんた自分の話しなさすぎじゃない？
そうだそうだ。壊せないんだよ。特急ともなるとね、生命を止め、他に害をなさないという縛りで存在を保証するんだ。宿儺の指は有害じゃんか。あれは特別。じゃあ、こっちは誰でもいいわけだ。
Oh.
俺、そんな持ってないけどさ、サルキットがなんかあるじゃろ。
大丈夫かな。この状況で俺が見えてないとかマジで才能ないよ。はい。
Oh. He's about to have a bad time. Open wide and say, ah!
いや、お気抜けに申し訳ないんだけどさ。ちょっとお使い行ってきてくんない？
Uh-oh.
ちょっと、呪霊の呪の字も出ないじゃない。
でも時間かけるのはまずくね。
なんでよ。
だって有名な心霊スポットなんだろ。呪われてる人はまだまだいるかも。しかも今のところ 光線で
流行ってたのはバンジーっすよね。飛び降りるって行為が鍵なんじゃないですか。
ピコーンって言った。今言った。それはもう虎杖で試しました。
もしかしてあのビニール紐で飛んだんすか。
八十八橋って言ってたから本当によかった。藤沼同級生姉ちゃんです。
よかった。森下さんって近所でお葬式やってて、その人と八十八橋のこと調べてるってこの子に聞いたから、何か関係あるのかなって。
関係ない。俺たちはただ。
私言ってるの。中2の時、夜の八十八橋に。最近何かお家で変なことないっすか。私の家、地方のアンテナショップやってる。
The automatic door.
私が帰る時だけお店の自動ドアが開きっぱなしなんです。お父さんもお母さんも。
Mugiwara open for bit. Straw Hat open for. Jesus Christ. Is that a One Piece reference? No, Luffy.
何かいるんです。怖くて。そんな時、伏黒君の話を聞いて、八十八橋のこと思い出して。当時、八十八橋に一人で行ったわけじゃないわよね。誰と行ったか覚えてる？やっぱり何か関係が。自動ドアとはね。でも森下さんが亡くなったのには関係ないっすよ。肝試しに行ったのは部活の先輩2人。そうだ、伏黒君。あの時、積木さんも一緒にいたよ。
His sister?
伏黒のおね。レポートの続き、お願いするっす。
やっぱり何かあるんですか。
二人乗りで帰らすわけにはいかんでしょ。
Oh, that's gotta mess with Fushiguro.
伏黒しっかりしろ。まずは安否確認だ。大丈夫か。笑い少し外す。
事情は分かりました。積木さんの護衛ですね。ですが今手の空いているのが2級術師の方だけで。
2級。
被呪者の数がこちらの想定よりずっと多いとなると、皆さんも同様危険です。ご自分は撤退を進めます。
どうする。校長先生も帰ってくる。その時改めて。ちげえだ。問題はタイムリミットだ。呪霊が襲ってくるタイプじゃなく。
なんで伊地知さんと話してんの。
積木の姉ちゃん無事だったか。問題ない。それより任務の危険度がつり上がった。お前らはもう帰れ。なんだよお前ら。伏黒は。俺は武田さんに挨拶して帰る。ほら行け。
藤沼さんは八十八橋の上には行ってないっす。肝試しは橋の下で行われたっす。
下なら虎杖も行きましたよ。
多分上から降りちゃダメなんすよ。下から、それからもう一つ。
術式を付与した領域を延々と展開し続けるのは不可能だ。となるとこの結界は少年院の時のような未完成の領域
話をしなさすぎ。
だな。
ここまで気づかないとはマジでテンパってるのね。
別に何でも話してくれとは言わねえけどさ、せめて頼れよ。友達だろ。寝たきりだ。この八十八橋の呪いは本人が申告できない以上、いつ呪い殺されるかわからないから今すぐ払いたい。
Oh.
でも任務の危険度が上がったのは本当に。
はいはい、もう分かったわよ。
初めっからそう言えよ。
夜に下から、それからもう峡谷の下に川があるから。境界をまたぐ彼岸へ渡る行為は呪術的に大きな意味を持つっす。
Crossing the river Styx. Hello.
Oh no,
That
complicates things. So it is looking to me like these last 3 episodes are going to be their own like mini arc type thing.
okay.
And my guess is that the Shibuya incident will occur at the beginning of season 2.
Well,
Or not long after the beginning of season 2. It almost has a sort of filler arc feel to it, to an extent. So
kind of, but at the same time,
the one thing that makes me think that it's not is just the fact that the cursed object they fed to that guy, and it showing up right now, that seems pretty, main story related for the moment.
Well, yeah, because it's from the school and it was stolen from the school.
Mm.
And plus, not only that, but this curse that they're fighting, that they initially came there to fight, is hurting Fushigoro's sister.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I think, ties into the mainline story, because I think he's one of the primary protagonists. I would put him as, like, secondary, if not tertiary, in terms of, because, Itadori is number 1 in terms of, because, he ate the finger of Sukuna, and he's now the vessel for Sukuna. Not only that, but he's also a growing jujutsu practitioner.
Like, I swear, spoilers for Paranoia Agent if you haven't seen it yet, but I swear I've seen that scene before where they're talking about jumping out in front of the train. And then, they're like, all right, here it comes, get ready. And then they see the other guy sprint, down the line in front of them and just jump out. And they're all just like, actually, on second thought, that seems like a horrible way to go. So maybe I did catch that scene on Adult Swim when you said they showed it on Adult Swim a long time ago, right?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, I think that's one scene I had seen from it before because I was like, all right, that was dark, but I don't think I actually got into watching it at that point.
There's one from House of Cards where Kevin Spacey literally pushes Kate Mara out in front of a moving train. And then there's another one we actually watched the movie Unfriended Dark Web with that one girl trying to warn, go to the police, and then she gets cornered in the subway and gets pushed in front of a moving train by one of the members of that organization that's trying to kill all those kids.
And then there's the Invincible train scene.
Oh.
Yeah. Also the ending of Drag Me to Hell, which is not exactly
Oh,
the same
that dude.
It's a brutal ending.
You ain't kidding. I was like, because the very moment you think everything's good, everything's all right, nope. All of a sudden, just gets dragged into the rocks, and there is no happy ending in that movie. No happy ending. All right, everyone, we're gonna have to move on from here. This was Jujutsu Kaisen episode 22, The Origin of Blind Obedience. So, thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. Until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see everybody. Peace out.